everybody. Welcome back or to Makeup and Mine, where we talk about what happened in episodes of Mine from Netflix. Today we are up to episode 4. Straight is the Gate. If you have not seen the episode, please go back and watch it if you don't want it to be spoiled. I'm going to be doing my makeup while we talk about the episode, just to give me something to do. There's lots and lots of drama, and we're only in episode 4. It's getting crazy. So let's get into it. So, this episode we are going to start with Miss Kim. As we found out at the end of last episode, So Hyun had told the maid to basically tell Big Mama what was going on with Miss Kim and the whole sleeping arrangement situation. So she did, and that obviously led to Big Mama freaking out. She actually hit Miss Kim and fired her. So Miss Kim is no longer in the household. Soo-hyuk had gone out of town and left credenza for a while, and when he returned, he obviously found out that Miss Kim was no longer there and that his grandma kind of freaked out on her. So he goes in search to find her. She went to Mother Emma, as you recall, or maybe don't recall, but she was working at the kindergarten that the church helped support. So that's kind of where she went back to. And he went there to find her in the rain. Very dramatic. And she actually is there, but when Mother Emma goes to talk to him at the door, she bounces. She packs up everything and she is gone. So now he doesn't know what to do. He's all upset and she's gone and he doesn't have any way to find her. So one of the workers sees him all upset about it and goes and talks to him and basically tells him that she is, or where she's at, her hometown, where he can find her. So Hyuk goes there, of course, to find her, and she's back with her family, which we also obviously kind of learned in the first episode is she's trying to pay off her father's debt, and she has very little room at her house because of her siblings. So he goes there and meets one of her brothers, and he tells him that she actually took a job in America, so he doesn't think that she is there anymore. But he does find out that she actually is working at a fast food joint, so he goes there to basically get her job back and tell her to come home with him. At first she doesn't want anything to do with him and tells him just to go back home. But it's really cute. He stays there and falls asleep at the restaurant, kind of just holding out for her to talk to him, which he does. They make up and basically he says, "You're coming home with me." So that's what happens in that story. She does go back to credenza and he tells his grandma, don't ever lay a hand on her again or any of the employees. And that's where we are with their little love story. Yes, there is a moment between Soo-hyuk and So-hyun, his stepmom. So when Miss Kim is gone, he kind of goes to talk to her about it, and she essentially says, do you want to be like all the men in this family, then just have a mistress, and still get engaged to Arim? So I think that's essentially the plan going forward, but it was a little bit obviously everybody knows that these men have affairs. Jin Hee, which is the other sister, not the two main ones, but the daughter of Big Mama, who has the whole cream bun scandal going on right now. That's still at play, and essentially she is asked to step down from her position and resign. That's what's best for the family and will make them look the best. So she doesn't want to, but she begrudgingly does. And who is going to take over the bakeries? None other than Ji-young, whom she hates. So that's kind of setting up what's going on there. Her husband desperately wants to be divorced from her, but she does not want to do that. Again, the oldest brother and the brother of Jin Hee, who wants to be divorced, are again at a bar talking, and they essentially are talking about how they ask if Ji-young, Hee-soo's husband, has ever had an affair, because that's apparently the thing to do in this family. So they're talking about if he ever had an affair, and they said no, he really loves his wife. And as in the last episode, it was all about how those two had met and that it was real love, and she didn't even know how much money he made and all this stuff. So they're really setting us up that this is a solid marriage and all for love and, all that good stuff. But oh, no, my friends. We have been bamboozled, because everything comes to a head at the art gallery, autistic kids art showcase. It's kind of a pivotal moment. Everybody is there. Earlier in the episode, Ji-young and Miss Kang are kind of caught by one of the male workers having a little rendezvous. We don't know what they're doing, but we know that they're meeting up. And things have been a little strange between them, right? All leading up to this point. So, very intriguing. Just back up a minute. At the beginning of the episode, Hee-soo is meeting with the mom from the last episode, whose son was talking crap about that Ha-jun wasn't Hee-soo's son. That mom, she goes to see her, and this is obviously after Miss Kang has just had her WWE moment and hit her. So essentially the mom is berating Hee-soo, like, how could your employee do this, etc., etc. Hee-soo confronts Miss Kang about it, and Miss Kang basically says, let me take care of it. And she's like, you kind of caused enough damage. So Miss Kang goes and sees this lady again and essentially threatens her once again, but this time threatens that she will expose to the world and her son that this mom used to have a not so savory job, and that essentially silences her and squashes that whole situation. But, my friends, we do find out at that moment, which I thought, like, obviously it's been leading to this moment, but I just thought it would be bigger. It was kind of like, yeah, we kind of already all know. And maybe that's the case and I'm just different. I don't know. But during the little escalated fight with the bully mom, she essentially comes right out and says that it's her son. We've been waiting for this the whole time, right? It is, Miss Kang is Ha-jun's mama. So that finally came out for sure. Obviously, we've been kind of hinting at it and sort of know, but now it's legitimately out there. So Hyun has seen some things, and at this, like I said, the art gallery show, the whole family is there. So it's kind of the first time everybody's kind of been in the same place at the same time. So Hyun sees an interaction between Miss Kang and Ji-young and knows something is kind of off, I think. She also asks Big Mama about Miss Kang, and I think that she tells her who she is, Ha-jun's mom, but we don't know yet. That's still for next episode. This is all leading up to, so we've seen little moments, right, of them hanging out and no one knowing about it. Well, well. While we're at the art gallery, Ji-young, who we have been led to believe this whole time, is super in love with his wife, and they have an amazing marriage, and all this stuff. He is steady making out, full on making out, with Miss Kang in the stairwell. I believe it was a stairwell or a room, but essentially the main point being they were going to town, and I thought that Hisu might catch them. She didn't, so obviously that is building. But Ji-young, obviously not the guy that we have been led to believe he is. Miss Kang has just full on, she's not making many bones about taking on full on Hisu's position in the family. So Ha-jun and Ji-young, his dad, are in the pool. She's taking pictures and laughing with them, and it's like she's the mom in the situation. So Hisu walks in on this, obviously not real happy about it, and she essentially tells her, okay, had enough, like, no, you're fired. We're done. So she fires her. Ji-young is not a real big fan that she was fired, which is giving some hints to Hisu that things are not right. So when Ha-jun finds out that Miss Kang has been fired, he is not super happy about this, which, let's be honest, he's a child, and she's been around, and she's been caring for him. He doesn't know what's going on. So he is very upset and kind of tells Hisu, like, please get her back. Don't fire her. She's taking care of me. She's doing a really good job. And he tells Hisu about the situation that happened at the horseback riding lesson. How she saved him. And from there, we kind of get, I think, Hisu connecting the dots. What is going on with my makeup today? So we get, we'll see. We'll try to work it out. But, so you can kind of tell that Hisu is connecting the dots. She had made, she asked Ji-young what was Ha-jun's mom's profession, and she says that she was his horseback riding trainer and teacher, whatever, and so she's kind of putting the clues together that Miss Kang and Ha-jun's mom are one and the same. So episode ends with Hisu having the realization that, I mean, I think that she's put all of the puzzle pieces together, right? That Miss Kang is the mom. So how it ends up with the episode is that she is running to stop Miss Kang from leaving. And it ends up essentially with her saying, don't leave. She catches her and says, don't leave. And then we're stopped. So lots building up. So I'm going to finish my makeup, change into my outfit, and we will sum this episode up. Super excited for the next one. Okay, my friends, so we have reached the end of another episode. In the next episode, I'm looking forward to see what Big Mama told So-hyun and how she is going to react to that information, and also see what Hisu is going to do about Miss Kang. I'm wondering, will there be a girl alliance maybe, and they'll team up to take down Ji-young? I don't know. We shall see. But I'm very excited to find out. Thank you guys for hanging with me and discussing this episode. Have a great day. This look, I got inspired by the peacock that we haven't really discussed, but there is a peacock that Big Mama really loves, and I have a feeling it's going to play in at some point because it's brought up a few times. So we shall see. Until episode 5, everybody, Thank you. Have a great day.